Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu, a suggestion a friend of mine made to play on the channel. As always, I'm always interested in whatever suggestions you have because I like to play as many video games as possible. Right now we are playing as Edward Pierce, whose mind has been transported into the body of Emily. I can never remember her last name. Coldin or Holden? Coldin. Marie Coldin. He's been transported into the mind of Marie Coldin, which makes me wonder, am I playing as Edward Pierce in Mary's mind, or am I controlling her directly? Am I seeing her events as Edward and I'm just controlling Marie, or am I controlling Marie as Edward? Either way.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Actually, let's see if, nope, I don't think it has a, I can't actually look at Pierce's, mental stability or his stats. Yeah, I already read that one, and then we got some knowledge. Just a whole bunch of knowledge. But apparently it looks as though Dr. Fuller, believe it or not, may be hiding something.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
But I'm not entirely sure where I need to go in order to solve this. Because apparently there is some various corruption I need to reveal of Dr. Fuller.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Everybody's got nightmares. Does Marie not have those nightmares?
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
Stats.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
The toppings contain potassium benzoate. That's bad.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Coldin. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What happened there?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Okay, I feel as though we've solved that mystery.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Is that Irene Sanders?
Mrs. Sanders? Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest she needs. Huh. You know, I was wondering why the Shambler wasn't going after Irene. Some more sleeping pills over there that I cannot look at.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable.
Okay.
Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Once again, it seems as though whatever science Fuller happens to be up to in that basement, it seems to be able to bring the dead back to life, whether it is by their individual organs.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room.
Okay.
Not where I expected to find it.
But I cannot pick it up. See, this man has no chart, which means he's unimportant. Oh.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Nope, his chart is way over there.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Yeah, it's Cthulhu. I'm glad I was able to help you out, Doc. I expect medical pay for this diagnosis.
Dr. Coldin, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
What is that strap doing on his... Oh, it's part of the vest. What is the thing going on with his hands?
His left bloody wounds.
Ugh.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Doctor, what should we do with this patient? Keep taking care of the wounds. I don't know what more we can do. The patient has been mistreated. Let's keep taking care of his wounds, I guess.
Work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime,
his
feed him
dysgeusia?
intravenously.
This chapter,
It'll be done.
I've got it. On one hand, it feels as though they definitely put effort into making sure the medical terminology was as accurate as possible. But I am not a doctor, so I have largely no idea what they're saying.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Oh, I saw her. She's fine.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
That's like one step away from her kidneys are like magically restored. What have we in the kitchen? I notice I can't hide in the closet, so at the very least, stealth is not an issue.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Dun, dun, dun. You could say that the food at this hospital is grueling. I'll be here all night. No, I won't. This YouTube video does end eventually. As will your pain.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Dr. Coldin, do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor. Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late.
Do you have anything to say?
Where did my fiancé go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Do you have anything to
I don't
say?
get why they have us waiting so long.
Yeah, it's Officer Bradley.
Almost no patients here.
Sounds like he has no
Marie,
patience either.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
She's a master of medicine and psychology. You're a bad liar.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Yes.
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Oh, is
Well,
Officer Bradley
there might be
after that
something else.
sweet Dr.
I'm not
Coldin?
sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
It seems like it's yeah, I don't think he's just tired. It definitely seems
So
like an
many
affliction.
people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet.
No.
But I will figure all this out.
I think it might be related
Everyone
to
in
the
Darkwater is
Cthulhu's,
suffering
but
from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
all right. So we've talked to him. Can we go behind the desk? Does anybody care? Nobody cares. I can just wander around because I'm a doctor. And that's what doctors do.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
This file is strangely incomplete, and the detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your help.
I'll be going.
I'm glad that you came around to help me, Doctor. Let's see, what have we got here?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay.
Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished. Please, the few...
Alright, I get it. Who are you? Oh, you are nobody. What about you, sir? Smoking man, smoking a pipe in the middle of a hospital. Well, there's the boiler room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Which is why she didn't pick up the key, because she doesn't have any business here.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Okay, let's see what this document
Doses
is.
prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
A prescription for barbiturates, signed by Dr. Fuller. Uomo delinquente. This pseudo-scientific work by Cesare Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader. Why is it in a pharmacy?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
But luckily, we've got a whole crate of magnesia.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Looks like we're just going to have to, when it comes to medication for insomniacs, looks like we're just going to have to sleep on it. What else have we got? Okay, so this is... Are you just gonna...
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book, aimed at a wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed to a certain extent to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of the century. And then there's the kitchen again. Okay. So let us go back this way.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
It's so unfair. Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Any men in the men's
I'm
bathroom?
the one who pays. What a
Nope,
pest.
just this woman.
It's so unfair.
So, who is she complaining
Elizabeth?
about?
You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why do you have to go through her?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
But why does Mrs. Donovan have the key to the boiler room? In the first place, why not the janitor? Okay, also I noticed that Marie does not have a lantern or a lighter. What is this room?
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
It is an office of some kind. Okay. The reference book for medical sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works and the names of the reference authorities are listed.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Oh, so this is Mrs. Donovan. Okay.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Are you the security
Dr.
guard for
Coldin.
Dr. Fuller's
Mrs.
office?
Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
So, Mrs. Donovan is a horribly untrustworthy person. This is what we have learned.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
But I can't, because Mrs. Donovan is blocking the way.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
So what I need to do is probably go to the boiler room and cause a ruckus. Using the key from here, can I pick it up finally?
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
That way I remove Mrs. Donovan. as a roadblock. Again, it's interesting how this game plays out less like an RPG and more like an adventure game.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Okay. I was expecting it to be a little bit easier. Let us...
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Oh, never mind. She's just gone. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. I was expecting to have to... have to make a big cut in the video.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Very true. That is a requirement. Go back to Elizabeth. She is in the men's bathroom, cleaning it as we speak.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Coldin, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
All right. Good luck, Elizabeth. I believe in you. Just walk slightly faster. You can do it in those heels. I believe in you, too. I'm just going to run past you, though. There we go.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
A study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art. Now, my question is, like, will Mary get caught? Because in theory, she can. She doesn't have to remain innocent. Largely because Edward Pierce is seeing everything through her eyes. The cilia.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh, one of these puzzles.
I've unlocked something.
Oh, never mind.
Files. I was right.
Sarah Hawkins interview. And we have a...
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar...
Why is Ethan on medication?
Why does he have one of her shoes?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Okay.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
This is an odd way to experience a audio recording, but
That Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of
he
her
still has
remains.
her stuff. Well, we know he has her stuff because he has got her shoe right over
Must
there.
remain hidden in plain sight.
What does that mean in this case?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Maybe this way? My concern is if I go out the administration area, Miss Donovan is just going to be standing there, but she is not, so that's okay. That's where the surgical...
The
that
operating
door
room
is
is
still
never accessible after
locked.
an operation.
So now it looks like we must go deeper back into the psychiatric wing. The psychiatric wing. Where we were before. As Edward. Okay, it seems as though there have been problems. Oh, Dr. Fuller.
Ah,
I
now
didn't-
that's the Marie that I know.
I did not
I
expect
knew
to
I
run
could
into
count
you
on your
so
scientific
quickly.
Curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Yep. I figured that she wouldn't necessarily come out of that situation
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to
completely
look me
okay.
in the eyes.
Turn around.
Eh.
Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
You're not a killer. Unfortunately, my eloquence and my strength are not good enough. It was Charles
Take a minute
Hawkins.
to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book.
Oh, okay.
Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Marie Coldin was
She
there.
went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say?
Is
Let's go back to
Sarah
the
also
start,
still
shall we?
alive?
Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Coldin. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Okay.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Oh, so you're not actually going to be helping me out at the Riverside Institute. You're going to help me out later. Okay. I thought his help was going to be much more immediate, but that's okay. That's fine. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Coldin. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. I'm sure we'll manage. Maybe.
I pray that Coldin is really here. And alive.
Oh. Alright. I'll be starting from the Institute proper and then going down in the basement. Though that's not going to be happening tonight. That'll have to wait for another day. In the meantime, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourself a good night.